Happy Friday as we look at Advent for Everyone and this story about forgiveness. And N.T. Wright calls it the challenge of forgiveness in his title. I think that one thing I find when we read the Gospels is that when I read the sayings of Jesus and they are kind of easy to comprehend and understand the point, like this one is, the harder they are to do and put into practice. I find this passage and the way he speaks of forgiveness really challenging and beautiful. One thing that we notice early on is that for us, forgiveness needs to be something that just pours out of us. It needs to be this thing that Wright calls like the breathing in and out of our lungs. That the only way that we are able to continually receive God's forgiveness is that forgiveness is also outpouring from us towards others. And I think sometimes we've cheapened what forgiveness from God looks like by not requiring this forgiveness. But if we think about the Lord's Prayer, the way in which we say, forgive us our trespasses or our sins, as we forgive those who trespass against us, it assumes this. This is the common language all throughout, not just the Gospel of Matthew, but all of Jesus' teaching. And one thing that I think Wright challenges us to in here is that the key thing in forgiveness is always that the aim is making forgiveness and reconciliation the goal of a relationship. Wright does a good job here of addressing how sometimes we make it really cheap when we just say, well, we'll just forgive and forget. That's not what it is, but it's also not holding a grudge. That forgiveness means seeking out restoration and healing in a relationship. And then he does a nice job of explaining the 70 times 7 and what Jesus means when he says that. And really, he just simply means stop counting. Stop counting how many times you have to forgive. Be people of grace. Be people who are filled with forgiveness and are breathing it out like air that comes into your lungs. Might we become the type of people who do that and embody that this season and always. God bless you today.